Oh, my God. I can't believe we're still talking about this. The White House declared day last week. I don't even care what day it is because it's really not relevant to me. Trans Day of Visibility in response to the Nashville shooting where a transgender man, a biological woman, shot 6 people inside a Christian school, 3 children, 3 adults. I believe it was a janitor, a principal, and a teacher were the adults there. Now, this person released a manifesto, but we're yet to see it. The only other time that's happened where we haven't seen a mass shooter's manifesto was after the Vegas shooting, which we'll get into in a little bit. So it's almost like when they have things they want to cover up or things that they feel won't contribute in a positive manner to the narrative, they don't release the manifesto. Now, this is clearly, listen, this came like 2 weeks after Tennessee banned gender-affirming care for minors, and it's very clear that this was a response to those laws, which makes it terrorism because the definition of terrorism is violent acts to push a political or religious agenda. It's not some crazy guy that went and shot up a mall because he can't get laid. Now, that guy's nuts, I agree, but that's not terrorism. Terrorism has a specific definition. So the White House and a bunch of other major brands, Bud Light, the Country Music Awards, you name it, came out to honor the ideology that without a doubt the shooter was possessing, that the shooter subscribed to carry out this terror attack. Now, I'm not saying all transgender people are mass shooters. I don't want that to be misconstrued. Most of them aren't, just like most Muslims aren't terrorists. But imagine if George Bush came out on September 12th, 2011 and went, today is the National Muslim Day of Visibility. Was that a good Bush? I don't know.
It sounded more like Hank Hill.
That boy ain't right. Dad, I'm a girl!
Bobby would be trans if the show was out today.
Bobby would absolutely be trans. Well, I mean, Dale was like convinced that his son wasn't, or that his son was white. He's clearly Native American.
Yeah,
John Redcorn. Like, imagine, again, not all Muslims are terrorists. Not all transgenders are mass shooters. Not all Muslims are responsible for 9/11, just like not all transgenders are responsible for the shooting. But it's the optic of it. It's the optic of coming out and honoring the group of which the person who just carried out the terrorist attack was a member of several days after the attack. Like, imagine if they came out and they went, Holocaust Remembrance Day, the next day is National German Heritage Day. Again.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, October. We're going to move National Holocaust Remembrance Day to the day before Oktoberfest.
Have a beer and a brat, buddy. Relax. Just a polka.
Again, not all Germans are Nazis. Most Germans aren't Nazis. But bad optic, considering the Germans are the ones that carried out the Holocaust. We can agree on this. The problem is this kind of crap from corporations and from the White House and you name it, it's only going to make people double down. Like the people that were truly anti-transgender, they're going to double down because now they've been vindicated. Now it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. Like now you've just affirmed everything that I've thought. Like there's a legit conspiracy against me, and I've got all the corporations and the government backing it up. The transgender walks in and shoots 6 Christian people in a Christian school, and what do? We honor transgenders. There's no, because I mean, let's be real. Shootings against Asians, shootings against Jews, shootings against gays. It's all our prayers, our thoughts and prayers are with the Jewish community. Our thoughts and prayers are we stand with the Asian community. We're with the gay community.
What has Biden said about the kids?
Nothing. There has been no solidarity with Christians. Nothing. Nothing of the sort. And you don't have to be Christian to acknowledge the fact that there is a clear bias from both the mainstream media, corporate America, and the federal government right now against Christians. And it's if you look back through history, governments have been opposed to Christianity. I mean, you go back to the Romans feeding them to the lions and stuff like that. It's because it's harder to oppress people when they know that at the end of the day, what you say isn't the final word. And that's my theory.
Lives,
That's my theory on it. Because they know at the end of the day, you can chop my head off, but I'm going to heaven and you're going to burn in hell for eternity for it. So you can go ahead and do that. Or if you cut your hair, get tattoos, eat shellfish. No, I'm kidding. I can't help. I got to roast everyone. We're equal opportunity offenders on this show. Equal opportunity offenders on this show.
Let your women wear just a hat instead of
Show
the burqa.
some ankle.
Yeah,
that's Muslims, but no, I mean, yeah, there's religions everywhere. So check out this press conference from Karine Jean-Pierre, Biden's press secretary.
And one of the things that we saw during the midterm elections is that people don't want their freedoms to be taken.
Never mind.
They want us to fight for their freedoms. And so it is shameful, it is disturbing, and our hearts go out to the trans community as they are under attack right now. But
the trans community is under attack?
When did she say all? When
This was a couple days ago, because we're recording this Tuesday, guys. Remember, we always pre-tape these. The trans community is like, you had a transgender literally walk in with 3 guns armed to the teeth and shoot a bunch of Christians, and the trans community is who was under attack? Are you kidding me? Come on. Like, I'm getting pissed. I try not to get pissed when we have guests on the show, but just the ignorance. And she said exactly what I was afraid of. When the Democrats didn't take as big of an L as we thought they were going to in the 2022 midterms, that told them that what they're doing is okay because the American people just signed off on it. And they may not be on board with it, but it's not enough of a deal breaker. So they think, well, people are cool with this. We'll just keep pushing it. And that's the problem here. That's exactly where we're at. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.